In yesterday's video, I mentioned that Satoshi promised to address the community the next day. Well, today is the next day, and he has addressed the community. He had a lot to say and covered basically every aspect of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. We'll be looking into this address, plus a couple of other updates in today's video, so make sure to stick around. Disclaimer. What's up, SHIB Army? Thanks for joining in today. And if you're new here, a very special welcome to you. This is your one-stop channel for all the newest and biggest news about Shiba Inu. So if you want to be kept up to date, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you can catch every single video once it's uploaded to the channel. Did I mention that I upload every day? Yeah, I do. So go ahead and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. Before we unravel Satoshi's message to the SHIB Army, one quick update. If you recall, I mentioned in a past video that Full Sail University was looking to have a lecture about SHIB in its school. Well, we finally have a date and time, and Archangel is going to be representing Shiba Inu at the virtual lecture. The date is April 21st, 2022, and time 2 p.m. We know this because TCMR Life has posted this on Twitter. Super excited about tomorrow. Full Sail University and the Shiba Inu rep Archangel live Zoom discussion for our students and staff. I feel a long-lasting bond building between our teams. You already know that I'll be updating you on how the lecture went, so make sure to stick around. Now let's get to the big news. In a somewhat lengthy message in Shiba Inu's Discord, Satoshi addressed the SHIB Fund and a couple of other matters. First off, Satoshi's need to address the community at this time seemed to have stemmed in part from SHIB Army's dissatisfaction with the fact that Leash and Bone seemed to be playing more of a prominent role in the Shiba Inu roadmap than SHIB, which should be the primary token. The current land sale in the metaverse has led to a spike in the complaints, and that's because it looks like SHIB does not have any larger role in the sales. Well, Satoshi addressed all of this, but that's actually not how the talk started. Satoshi actually started with appreciation for the community and then pointed to the fact that the metaverse land sales had been successful so far. He mentioned that the metaverse is the board on which other aspects of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, serving as the chess pieces, move. And if the metaverse is the board, then Shibarium is the driving force that moves the chess pieces, according to Satoshi. Which is why the team is working overtime to finish it up and get ready for the launch. According to Satoshi, Carl and the tech team have been working overtime to finish Shibarium ASAP, and as noted and announced by our friends as X-Fund, Shibarium is only months away. This is important because all the other projects and partnerships we've been working on will utilize Shibarium and are examples of what we all can do with it. He then went on to give updates on the partnerships. For Wellies, he mentioned that we'll be getting details on how our small team there will decentralize fast food through a series of rewards/incentives that are attached to the NFT sales. For John Richmond, the first batch of clothing for the NFT sales are already being produced and will be modeled by A-level supermodels. It was at this point that Satoshi noticed some FUD and decided to address them. Here's what he said. The FUD is a mess, and all it does is stress out the people behind the scenes trying their darndest to lock in stronger partnerships and leverage what we have and have done. So, what do FUDers wish to accomplish? Good question. Sometimes they want people to dump SHIB so you can buy into shitcoin X. Sometimes it's just malice or hatred for the team, and sometimes it doesn't even make sense. But since we've already accomplished outperforming Doge in some aspects, it's important to note we want everyone to make it. No hard feelings for any legit token, and scammers can get wrecked. After this, he addressed the issue with Bone and Leash. Concerning Bone, he mentioned that a voting mechanism is needed for any crypto project to be truly decentralized. And considering that Bone is the governance token for Shiba Inu, it is inevitable that we will get more prominent as Shiba Inu expands, as there are more decisions to be made. As for Leash, it allows holders of that token to gain exclusive access, like with the land sales. Considering that more than 1 million people hold SHIB, there would be no way to offer exclusive access if people had to lock SHIB in order to purchase land. The general idea here is that the whole thing has been properly taught out, and the community would just have to trust the dev team on this one. Rounding off his address, Satoshi gave some updates on the SHIB game. He said it's going great. These guys are pros, and William Volk has the connections needed to make sure that the games are a success. Moreover, it provides SHIB a deeper mythos and legend that ties into a fantasy past into our utopian future in the metaverse. It's my hope to leverage this IP like we've seen with BAYC and even Exploding Kittens today. Honorable mentions in his address went to all the exchanges that have listed one or more of the Shiba Inu tokens. Full Sail for the opportunity to teach students, Ryoshi's plan, Ryoshi themselves, and the devs and breeds who have been putting in the time and effort to ensure that Shiba Inu's project is successful. He then promised to give more updates as they unfold. But for now, land sales will go public today, which means that people who didn't lock leash or Shiboshi will now be able to buy land in the Shiba Inu metaverse. Of course, you can still lock your leash or Shiboshis if you want to, but you don't need to for this phase. So if you've been wanting to purchase land in the metaverse, this is your chance. That said, SHIB partnerships are going really well. Welly's, the SHIB-themed restaurant, has witnessed massive expansion since integrating Shiba Inu. The restaurant has received more than 300 franchise applications so far, and more are still being sent. The team is putting in the work to review the applications, and we should begin to see Welly's franchises spring up around the world by next year. However, it was mentioned previously that a new branch, not a franchise, will be launched before the end of this year. On to the global crypto market. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 SHIB. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. #ShibaInu. Good luck! Bullish analysts predict that Bitcoin prices are headed for 2-week highs. Bitcoin reached new local highs of $42,455 on Bitstamp on April 21st. And according to Cointelegraph, with the Wall Street Open still to come, upward momentum meant that the pair was now at its highest since April 10th. Wednesday's opening ball had nonetheless been accompanied by bearish price pressure, and traders thus remain cautious about what could come next. However, while some traders are cautious, some analysts actually believe that Bitcoin is headed for a price pump. In fact, Michael Van de Poppe, a Cointelegraph contributor, was quoted saying, "If the market wants to see continuation, it has to crack that region around $42,300 for Bitcoin." This is also a daily breaker. If it breaks, I'm assuming a new test of $46,000 is around the corner and possibly $50,000 plus. Also, Bahamian residents will soon be able to pay their taxes in crypto. The Bahamas Office of the Prime Minister published a white paper on the future of digital assets on Wednesday, and it was really insightful. One of the major things the white paper addressed is that the government will begin to accept taxes in digital assets. To this end, the government will be working with both the country's central bank and the private sector to make this a reality. There are also plans to give citizens even more access to crypto with the Bahamian dollar and encourage them to use the sand dollar, Bahamas CBDC. Finally, because they understand the need for precaution, the Bahamas government has plans to ensure that crypto is not used for tax evasion or the evasion of sanctions. Crypto tax payment will have to comply with tax information exchange agreements and domestic laws. This is an awesome development, and I can't wait to see how things turn out. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there. If you're a true Shiba Inu fan, then you must check out this video.